right. It's the GeekZip podcast. Ryan Zip in the Zip Cave. We have some guests today. Please welcome to the show my children, Samuel and Brooklyn Ziperian.
I have returned.
Yes.
What's up, guys?
I'm happy to have him. We'll start the timer to see how long Zip can take it.
The meter's already running, let me tell you. Christian, as always, has joined me in the cave, and we are here to talk about all things geek.
It's a little late weekend, too. We're recording later than usual.
Yeah, we did. Can you
Had a busy weekend.
make that mic come down a little bit?
The camera
Yeah.
thing?
Too much.
That's cool.
Come down. Nope.
A little bit
Down,
more.
down. Stop. Now turn it this way.
Hammer time.
The other way.
Like that way?
Yeah. Stop.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, guys.
Good job. All right. It's good having him here.
Yeah, you
I'm
never
already
asked
having-
me to do that.
That's
You
why I
make
don't
me get
trust
up
you.
so you can do it.
I don't trust you. You'll knock everything off.
Christian could break anything.
Done.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, we had wrestling weekend this
wrestling weekend last weekend. Of course, I'm exhausted. It was my first wrestling show that I ran.
my first outdoor one.
Of course,
Yeah.
we didn't make a single set of profit.
If you're not going to talk to the microphone, then you might as well
am.
not even do it.
I am
ran
talking.
the food stand there.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for volunteering. I told
Yeah,
Elaine
we
it was cool
appreciate
seeing
it.
her at the door.
I literally sat and
Yeah.
recorded the main event.
Sam heated up the car, and it was like running the gas like the entire time, and like
Uh-huh.
the gas was running out because he was putting it on heat, and then he sat in the front seat for like half of the show, and then he went up to you and stayed inside for the heat.
It did get cold out there. I was surprised at how cold it got all of a sudden, dude. Fall is
It's
here.
definitely fall is here to stay.
Fall
and-
saw
Yeah.
the football games going and was like, I got to get out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were cracking me up because you looked like you were getting ready to hit a ski lift.
Yeah,
You had like
Yeah.
a parka
I
and like
messaged-
gloves. Parka and gloves and toboggan and all that crap on. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Nice. I was glad to have it. There's a hood, too, that went with my jacket that I didn't grab, but I probably should have.
I messaged him. I was like, where did you get a full-on
Full
snow-
outfit. Yeah, I didn't know
snow
what he was
outfit?
talking about. I was like, what do you mean? You mean my Squid Game shirt? Yeah, isn't that my winter outfit?
Full on outfit. That's what he
Yeah.
meant.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, thanks to everybody who came out to the show.
CCW for life.
Hopefully you had a great
Championship
time. We do have another show coming up October 19th. We'll tell you more about that as we get closer to it.
Wrestling. I like seeing Chris and Jess. They always make me feel welcome.
Chris and Jess, yes, we always love seeing them because they are very passionate wrestling fans. So
Yeah.
definitely thanks to them
It
as
was
well.
different not seeing you in the ring so much, though. I kind of miss yelling at you.
Well, yeah,
I mean, your
that's
replacement did a fine job. Simon.
well. Simon is a local legend if you're being real, and
I
the
didn't-
fact that we got him was very impressive.
Cool.
I didn't get to get to take any of the photos of you laughing in the background. I have a few photos from the last match.
Well, there's. I mean,
Well, we got to
that's-
keep it kayfabe. You don't show
I
that.
Yeah, we don't show that.
We all
You
were
gotta teach 'em
crying.
about kayfabe.
yeah, I know.
Me and you were in the back crying over the women's match when that guy went out there.
Well,
Yeah.
that was kind of, so we had to adjust a little bit.
Well, you're kind of getting some more factions, too. That's kind of cool.
I don't know if you guys heard me,
BDK.
but when he stepped out, I screamed, "Girl power!"
Yeah.
So,
I yelled equality.
yeah.
Equal opportunity.
Well, that's good. That's great. All right, what'd you watch this week?
We watched Deliverance. Not that Deliverance.
Oh, The Deliverance. Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
It's funny.
God.
I messaged you about it, and you were like,
Oh.
banjos or something. What did you say?
No, I said. I think I said with Burt Reynolds.
I think
Or
you
no, I
said
said.
squeal or
I
something.
said canoe trip.
Yeah,
I said let's
canoe.
go on a canoe trip down the Tallahatchie.
And I was like, not that Deliverance. No, it's a new one on Netflix, dude.
Oh
Brand new.
yeah, yes he did, and I'm always in the lookout for new horror. So I was excited to check it out and see what it was all about. I mean,
I thought it was better than that Exorcist attempt they did on with the David Gordon
oh
Green.
yeah, for sure. I have no doubt about that. But
I mean, I'm sure Mike Flanagan might be able to do something better. but we'll get to that, I guess.
yeah, we're going to get to that. And
Seen Glenn Close was pretty scary with her
Glenn
pointy
Close
teeth
did a
and
great
bald
job.
head, dude.
Yes, that was freaky. Yeah, it just kind of built up, and I know it's based on a true story or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't perfect to me.
It took me a little bit to realize that was the guy from Stranger Things in it.
Who?
Caleb, the black kid from Stranger
Holy
Things.
shit! You're right.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
was.
That's I knew that kid from somewhere. I was like, where do I know that
He looks
kid
familiar,
from?
yeah. And then I felt stupid saying, "Oh, that's the black kid from Stranger Things."
Hold
Well,
on.
of course, that's who it is.
Yes,
from
of
Stranger
course
Things.
that's who it is.
Caleb McLaughlin is his name.
Caleb McLaughlin. Okay,
Didn't you guys
gotcha.
see another movie?
I saw a few movies this week.
What else did
I
you
saw
see?
that Romulus. That was good.
Tell me about that. What'd you think about that one?
It was cool. I was telling some people that it was nice to get back to the ship, the claustrophobia, kind of no escape. Whereas before, they're kind of on the planet being
Planet
stupid.
Surface or whatever. Yeah.
Planet stupid. That's what I thought you were getting ready to say, dude. Well, let's check down. It's spaceship stupid landing on plane stupid because we're all stupid. Let's put our face in this stupid stuff and get aliens. You got aliens like AIDS, dude. You got aliens, man.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Aliens in Philadelphia. Tom Hanks.
It's a risky business, aliens in Philadelphia. That's great.
Wayland Yutani, dude. They're out there. So the plot is these 4 people are on like some mining planet that they want to get off of, or mining colony where the sun doesn't even shine. And so they need
So they're basically in West Virginia.
they want to get to a better
Everybody's
place.
black when you come out of the mines.
Oh, that's a good thing. There's a character. They've got a good synth guy with them for once. Usually the androids are creepy. This guy's not too creepy.
Really? You actually have a good android since Bishop. We haven't had a good android since Bishop. So what else? I mean,
Bishop
what about
still look
the
pretty creepy though?
what about like the horror and all that stuff?
Yeah, they had a lot of face hugger. There's some cool face hugger chase sequences because they were like trying to sneak by a bunch of face huggers that apparently see with sound and heat.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. How the hell are you going to sneak past the face hugger?
Although there was one thing where it kind of felt a little tacked on. They did the whole like humanoid kind of alien thing that you've seen in other movies. It's just like we've seen
Like
it.
from Resurrection?
Okay, so there's
Humanoid alien thing. You're going to have to
Yeah,
explain
you
that a
know
little
what I
further.
mean.
No, I don't. I think you're talking about that weird looking alien from
exactly,
Resurrection.
kinda, yeah.
Was that what you're talking about?
Yeah, humanoid looking alien. It's a big guy, dude. A big tall guy. It's like because they find like
It's a guy?
he looks like a guy.
The guy.
He looks very well. It's like this pregnant lady injects herself with the compound that the aliens have.
Like the black shit?
Yes.
Okay.
The goo.
With the goo, okay.
Yeah, and so it turns her baby into
Why am I dripping with goo?
a giant, nasty thing. And I'm like, they could have ended the movie without that. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. I liked it. And it made a ton of money, so that's good for
Made a
aliens.
shit ton of money. Yeah, we'll talk about
And now.
that.
You guys saw
I
Beetlejuice,
watched-
though, right? I
They
wanna hear about
did.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Why
that.
don't you go see it, too?
Yeah.
You're Beetlejuice, man.
He's broke.
I was working.
I asked you and Lena if you guys
Yeah.
wanted to see if make plans. I asked you like 3
I
hours
had a
before.
wrestling show, Brooklyn. What do you want me to do? I got to
Well,
do
let's
the
hear
wrestling
about
show.
it. What did you guys think of Beetlejuice?
Alright, so Beetlejuice.
Better than the original.
the
Better than the
That's
original.
a
Of course
hot
they're going
take.
to say
Wow.
that. Well, of course they're going to say that. They're kids.
The new Beetlejuice. It was not better than the original. The
Uh-oh.
original lives forever. First of all. Second
There
of
you
all,
go. See, that's my daughter.
yeah. Originals are always the best, guys. I'll say it again. But yeah, the second Beetlejuice, it was one featuring Jenna Ortega, and like Beetlejuice had this like no spoiler, but it's a bit of a spoiler.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice had this like ex-wife, which
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yes, we
She
knew
stayed-
that.
She staples
The
stuff.
soul-
We knew that. Yeah, she's yeah.
yeah. And I kept thinking that she was Wednesday's mom. You know, like from the original Wednesday.
Getting confused.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Jenna
Well, there's
Ortega stuff
too many,
confusing her.
too many darkness, too dark characters in this world now to kind of keep up with.
Yeah, she probably did a dance too, didn't she?
No,
Oh no, really?
No dance.
I didn't want her to. I was like, please, in no
Hold the
world.
mic to your mouth, honey.
Okay, I don't care, but I want to spoil one scene.
Okay.
There's this. So they're at their father, which is the father from the original movie, died.
Yep. Jeffrey
Well,
Jones, who
yeah,
can't be in the movie
He can't be
he's
in
a
it
pedophile.
because he's
He was in the movie.
done some bad things in his life.
He was still in the movie.
I don't think he got paid for it.
He was in the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
he
like,
was voiced.
You know, like in the original movie, when they die and they draw the drawer and they go in and there's like the waiting room.
He
Yeah.
was in there. Like how
No, hold on. He wasn't in
Ah.
the waiting room, but like there was a lower floor, and he was in like one of the waiting rooms that like determines if you go to the afterlife or down there.
And he got killed by a shark, right? So he was like bitten
Yeah,
in half
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
I've seen
Well-
some parts. Of it.
Okay.
I've read.
Yeah.
I've read some
But, like-
comments
I was like,
online.
have you seen it? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Now-
His like head was cut off, and like you know that one tube in your throat that like.
Was it the actor Jeffrey Jones?
That's who
I
played
mean,
him in the original, but
I know that, but
I don't think he's in
okay.
it.
Okay, he's not in that. Okay, I got
His
you.
head was cut off, so it was pretty hard to tell.
Yeah,
Okay, now.
but so he was dressed like him.
yes.
They're at his funeral in the beginning, and yeah, the character
Okay.
is like
Okay.
killed by
So-
okay,
so
okay,
literally,
I got you. I
and-
got
They
you.
killed him off and said he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell it's him.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
when
you got
They-
to, you know.
Me first.
I like his.
They're at the original house from the original movie for the funeral, and literally, whatever. I don't know what her name is.
Lydia, Winona Ryder,
Lydia
or
Dietz?
Jenna
No,
Ortega,
Yeah.
Lydia
or
had
Catherine
a
O'Hare.
daughter.
Catherine O'Hare.
Lydia had a daughter, and
That's
Ortega.
That's
Jen
Ortega,
Yeah.
right?
Her name started with an A. It was like one of those weird names.
Astra. It's
Astra.
like
That's
Astra.
right.
It was Astrid.
Who?
Astrid.
Remember in the office when Michael's like, "Is her name Ass Turd?" That's the name they gave him, Astrid. Astrid.
Who is that in Beetlejuice?
That's Jenna Ortega's character.
And her name's what?
Astrid.
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 Astrid. But on The Office, Jane was gonna. I think it was Jane, right? I don't know. But Michael Scott, when the girl got pregnant, was talking about naming her baby Astrid.
Oh
That's what
God.
he heard.
but-
you know,
Oh
you know
Lord.
Michael Scott.
I know he pulls no punches. I know that.
So, literally, it was so cringy because,
Well, how was Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice, that was funny.
I
that
mean,
character.
Yeah,
He
guys,
was wearing-
everybody go watch Beetlejuice in theaters.
I think he was wearing
Beetlejuice,
like a
Beetlejuice.
cardigan or something.
Oh yeah, and
He looked
I
like
don't-
he got the father build. He got the like stay at home play video games build like starring in the movie.
Did you ever
Nice.
do Beetlejuice for Halloween?
I never
did.
went as Beetlejuice.
I
no.
did. I did.
Did you?
Did
Did
you have a Beetlejuice voice?
I tried. It sounded like
It's hard.
Batman.
It's hard. you know. Don't you need a costume idea for Halloween? I mean,
I was watching that guy who does Stone Cold E.T. was doing drive-through pranks as Beetlejuice. He dressed as Beetlejuice, acting like him. He did a pretty good impression of Beetlejuice.
dude, when he
too.
puts on that damn ET mask, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna throw a picture up on the feed. so
Dude,
you
I
can
should
see.
show you this one where he starts going, "What?" and he's like wobbling it.
Oh God.
I want to see that.
Oh God. I don't
Send
even
that
want
to
to
me,
think about
too.
that.
You know
Yeah.
that like one thing like when you knock on the floor 3 times you summon Hades.
Maybe.
Like,
Okay.
That's how you get into the afterlife.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So like in the new movie you have to draw the door and then you have to knock on it 3 times.
hmm
That's what it's from. It's like a reference to like to go to Hades. You have to.
Well, they had to do that in the original one too,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, in
And-
Ghost
but I just
Adventures, they
realized-
say it represents the Trinity. It's the mocking of
Right.
Now, I'm gonna say
The religious
this.
stuff. because it's 3.
Basically, everyone's car was just Teslas. It was all Teslas,
Oh
basically.
yeah,
Well, that's
they had
probably
all
a
the
joke.
modern
I mean, that's-
cars. They had the BMWs.
That's probably
everything.
That was probably a Tim Burton joke if I had to guess. All right, that's cool. Well, Beetlejuice in theaters now. I haven't seen it yet. I hope to see it. Of course, the guys, my children went to see it with their mom, so that's cool. And yeah, I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be really good.
I think Civil War and that Violent Nature
Yeah.
are coming out on streaming this
In a
week.
Violent Nature.
Yeah.
You know, I bought that.
Oh, I didn't know you bought it.
Yeah, I bought it. I own it.
It's coming out on Shudder.
I know. You know me, dude. I
I
saw
thought
it and
about
I
it
was
when
like,
I
I
saw
want to
the
watch
$10
it.
price, and I was like, I'm gonna wait a week because it's coming out in a week.
Yeah, I was like, got
You
a
never
wild
mentioned
hair.
it? You never mentioned
I didn't know. Yeah, I think I talked about it.
Well,
yeah,
you
I
talked
did.
about that you hadn't seen it, that you wanted to see it.
Oh well, yeah, no, I ended up buying it. So yeah, I'm the proud owner of.
Can I-
You
In
sound a
Vile
little
Nature.
disappointed. Was it not that good? Or
No, I liked it.
boring?
It was
Okay.
good. No, I liked it plenty. It was interesting. It was definitely a fresh take. There were parts that were kind of stupid, but they were trying to. They were trying
So
to like.
it wasn't just too boring walking simulator.
No. They were actually trying to build like a backstory with this character like Jason has.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's what made it so special is the little parts of the movie, like there's like a locket that he has that does something and blah 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 and
I'm excited
all that
to see it.
shit.
I figured you would be too.
yeah, no, it's
You
very
already
good.
took care of
Yeah, I already handled that for sure. So I went back. I told you I'm very excited for Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, you were watching the
And
old
so
ones.
I have been going back and watching all the Netflix
Does that have
shows.
a release date or anything? Is that coming out soon?
Yeah, it is. It's this month, I think.
Really? I
I'm
hope
pretty
so.
sure. Yeah,
I haven't
September
seen anything.
21st, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember.
I know
But,
we got Daryl. The book of Carol and Daryl Dixon comes out the end of this month. September or something.
Yeah. Is that a new show? So they're making another
second
show?
season
God
of the Daryl
damn.
Dixon show, Walking Dead, dude.
It's ridiculous.
They're
It's
still
too much.
walking.
It's too much.
They walk
Yes,
across the ocean.
See? Still walking.
Still
That
walking.
ought to be the tagline, too. Still walking.
Now, okay. I want to say something. You haven't talked about it yet. We watched Deadpool and Wolverine, and you haven't talked about
We
it.
talked about that last
I
week.
talked about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
we talked about it last week.
I watched last week's episode.
Well,
I memorized the whole bye 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 dance.
You know,
and
I was thinking about
Yeah.
Wolverine, though. Where does his claws
Bye,
go?
bye, bye.
How does that work?
What do you mean?
Where's the room for a claw?
Okay, so
Your
apparently,
forearm?
yeah.
There's already bones there.
No.
They like shrink and go together and then come out like spring loaded like this.
You know, like when you're like
Yeah.
folding in
I think
blinds.
they're way too big to fit.
I think you're wrong.
You know when they're like folding in blinds. So what I think they do is like they go to the side when they're going in. So like it's like flat against your arm.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
see?
I mean, it wouldn't have. It'd have
She's
to,
got it.
It wouldn't be able to go through your wrist though. There's way too many bones right there. I mean, that's.
I'm
why-
pretty sure, and I think it was Wolverine Origins. They show the claws in this X-ray coming out of the bones, and it shows you how it's in
All
there.
right.
So it's out there how it works.
Find the clip, guys.
I feel like it would.
Yeah.
Right there.
Find the clip.
So would
Find the clip.
so would his wrist be stronger with the stuff with his blades not released?
No, because they go past his wrist
Now I'm gonna ask
down.
this
They
question.
go past his wrist down. I mean, dude, they're not like 18 feet long. He doesn't have like ninja swords.
gonna-
these wings.
You can fit that in your forearm. He's using Goliath, see? Well, if you just scratch yourself with it.
I was just wondering. I
Okay,
don't know.
let me. Okay, so technically, would this mean that so his fingers could just turn into his bone claws?
Well, that's like that one girl,
No, that's
Lady
not-
Deathstrike,
yeah,
had her
Deathstrike.
stuff like that.
Lady
That kind of made
Deathstrike.
sense. But hers was kind of more telescoping too, you know.
Right, and you could see where hers would like telescope out. His are straight steel.
Yeah.
So I totally get what he's saying.
Maybe
But
Now I'm gonna ask, how did he get his steel claws? Because I know he had bone claws.
Same way he got
his
steel
adamantium.
skeleton.
Yeah.
The adamantium simply covered his bone claws,
Oh, okay.
and that's why he has adamantium claws
Maybe
now.
they like shrink, like they turn into like.
I'm glad I got y'all thinking about this.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're like
You sure
sideways.
started something here.
Maybe they're like sideways and they like shrink. Like for example, your hand shrink into one finger and then they go down into the bone.
I think that's way too.
You know, there's probably some nerd physicist that has designed it and diagrammed every little way that it would work.
Not to mention, I just said
If I
they've already
actually
done it
Googled
in a
it.
fucking movie, and
Yeah,
you
but
can
that's
see
a
the
movie,
X-ray
dude. I don't believe
of the
that's
claws
CGI.
going through the damn
Then why
hand,
don't
and
you
see
show
exactly
us
how
the
it's done.
X-ray?
That's not
Show
a real
us it.
X-ray.
So
Then
it's
just
not
show
a
us
real
the
X-ray.
X-ray.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to? How you going to get a real X-ray of Wolverine's claws coming out of his hand?
It's like you drawing an X-ray and saying, "Look at that." That's how it goes.
We had a project in social studies. We had to draw an X-ray of our hand. Like, but how are we supposed to figure that out? Like, our hand doesn't look like a regular hand that you can find. Like, we had to draw it with crayons.
That makes me think of another character I would like to be for Halloween.
Have you-
Very unrelated.
Have you heard they're working on a substance that you can turn your skin see-through with?
Oh, Lord.
They're
Why?
using it on rats now.
Why would you want to do that?
Probably help diagnose health problems if we could see what's going on through the
Yo,
skin.
this generation.
It's only temporary. It's not like you'd be organ
Hollow man? I don't
Hollow
want
man.
to. You say organ
Well,
man?
everybody would see my organs everywhere, dude. I want to be invisible.
Who the hell's organ man though? That's a new one. Organ man?
Skin and muscle man? I don't know. Body Works? Captain
Skin
Body
man?
Works?
It'll be like one of those see-through cell phones that like every single girl had in like the 80s.
Yeah, I had one too. Your dad had
did?
one. Yeah, I did.
Where's it at?
We had see-through
God.
Game Boys too, like DS.
Yeah, you had.
Oh,
You
yeah.
had.
The
Boy
Game Boy
Advances.
Color.
What I want is like one of those like from Henry Danger. They had see-through phones where like there
Yeah.
was no lock screen. You could just like see through the phone. Like if somebody was calling
Yeah,
you,
it-
was just like a piece of glass. Like you could see everything.
No.
Well, you know, ours would just have pieces break off, and then you just see them shaking inside the thing.
Yeah,
the whole time.
pretty much probably.
All right, should we get the
picture be
show
shaking.
going, dude? We had some big.
Well, no,
RFPs.
I haven't even talked about what I watched.
And what you
Okay, I thought
played.
You said you were watching Daredevil.
I watched
Jeez
Daredevil.
Louise.
No,
You were prime enough to
Bastard.
watch Daredevil.
you are such a
You watched
bastard.
What'd you watch
Punisher.
It's
instead?
incredible. I
You
watched Punisher, and then I watched Daredevil.
Well, everybody's seen
All
those.
right,
We
all
all
right,
talked
fine,
about those.
fine.
See anything new?
Okay.
Did I see anything new?
What's
the
that?
Deliverance.
That YouTube guy gagging about people putting coins in their
Oh
mouths, dude.
my God! I
I
can't.
find it funny
can't.
when people dry heave, and this guy was thinking about dry heaving, about how dirty coins are. And somebody putting a coin
They
in
are
their mouth.
dirty. I mean, they are dirty. You can't deny his phobia is legit rational.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I could probably do it.
do what?
Put a coin in my mouth and
Oh, my
not
Lord.
get grossed out.
Sam probably already has.
Well, yeah, but
I have already done it.
Of course you have.
That's,
Well, I want
This
to
is out
Stop
of control.
eating coins.
This is
I
out
will.
of control.
But I want to.
Did you know our friend Aaron choked on a guitar pick
His brain
once?
is
You
the
gotta be
size
careful.
of a coin, so-
He wasn't eating a guitar pick. He was just chewing on it out of
chewing
his
on
teeth.
it.
Okay. So
Hurry up.
I downloaded a game on the Xbox, and you've been playing it like crazy.
I have been playing it. It's called Space Truckers.
Oh yeah, I saw that came
Did you
out.
see that? I'm loving it. I'm playing it all the time.
It's
I
kind of
really
like a
do like it.
simulation game, like you like.
It's exactly, but you're in space. It's almost like if you close your eyes,
Do
it's
you listen,
almost
do you
like
listen to Monster Magnet while you're playing too? Don't they have a space truck and rock song or something?
No,
Or is that Clutch?
They have a radio
Space
station.
Lord. They had nothing to do with trucks whatsoever.
Space?
Fucking idiot.
Maybe. Monster Magnet.
Monster Maggot.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's get moving here. First, we're going to take care of RIPS. I only had one this week, and
we
it's.
had that new one that just went in.
Oh my
over the
gosh!
line.
Yes, I'm sorry. How stupid of me. This is breaking news. James Earl Jones.
An icon.
Who is that?
I'm going to tell you who it is. The voice of Darth Vader.
The voice of
The
Mustafa.
voice of Mustafa. The voice of a generation and an amazing actor has passed away.
He was in the Sandlot.
Yep.
He's an old blind man.
In the Field of Dreams.
He was the old blind man.
That's who
Yeah,
they
in
get
the
ball
Sandlot,
from,
yeah.
dude. He's the dog's owner, the beast.
James Conan the
Who was he
Barbarian.
then?
My God, he's
Wes
Tulsa
doing the
Doom.
lizard face of that guy.
Tulsa Doom, yeah.
Who played Anakin? Because isn't Anakin the Darth
Yep,
Vader?
you're right. But he never
The
was
voice.
actually.
The voice of Darth Vader was
played
James
the
Earl
voice.
Jones.
He never was in the suit.
No, he never got in the suit.
They
he
used the
was
big
just
tall
the
guy
voice.
for that.
Yeah, and he got really pissed off about it.
Then who?
Well, these my voice. Bring the passengers. I want them alive. So bad. Have you ever seen him do the
A
fucking?
little bit. Just-
They've got it on YouTube. It's
Yeah, I
it's
know
it's,
what
it's
you're
hysterical.
I-
All right.
It's no James Earl Jones.
So yes, all of our
The voice.
condolences I mean, yeah,
Since
you
we're on the
just
subject
can't
of
do it.
Star Wars.
You said 2.
I've watched so many memes this week of that, like of Anakin like killing the kids.
Well, that's not very funny.
They kill the younglings.
Yes, I know.
And
I
then
saw-
the other one,
And they've changed it to so many things. They made Among Us characters. They made
is it John Darren?
What?
The other RIP is John Darren? Some
James.
James Darren.
James
I was close,
Darren.
I was
Yes,
close.
James Darren is our other RIP. I don't know a lot about this guy. He was apparently on T.J. Hooker with Shatner,
Oh.
you know, and he was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
He played a lounge singer in that one, like a
Something,
holographic
yeah,
lounge
yeah,
singer.
something like that. So he passed away
He was also in some
at
Gene
the age of
Krupa
88.
movie, the
88.
Gene Krupa story. You know that drummer, Gene
No,
Krupa?
who's
Really?
that? No, I don't know. I don't. I have
Dude, you
no
gotta
idea
look
who
up
that
some
is.
YouTube stuff with Gene Krupa playing drums.
How do you spell Krupa? Spell that.
Krupa?
Okay.
And
I got it right
Buddy
in my
Rich,
head.
there's like a drum battle
Okay.
between him and Buddy Rich, and it's crazy. man.
Wow. Okay, I'll have to check that out for sure. Yeah. So anyway, all
So,
our
yeah, because I was looking at this and I was like, Gene Krupa, I want to read about him because this guy was in the Gene Krupa movie.
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't.
Well, there's some part in The Simpsons where Flanders' family is trying to get help for the boy because Flanders is crazy and they're all like, you know, bohemian hipsters hitting the bongos and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
like, we haven't tried anything and we're all out of ideas, man. And they're like, well, you'd have to punish him or tell him. And he's like, that'd be like asking Gene Krupa not to go bop, 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 bop. That's what Flanders' dad says. And so I've always wondered who Gene Krupa was. And he does. He plays the
And
drums.
now you know.
Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah.
Do you feel better knowing?
Dude, I'm ready. And then Buddy Rich. Buddy Rich is in that Sabotage song by the Beastie Boys when he's like, I'm Buddy Rich when I fly off the handle.
Yes,
think
I
he's
remember
talking
that
about
line.
drummer,
Yes,
maybe.
yes,
I don't know any
remember.
other Buddy Rich, but it could be.
Could be.
It
Don't
all,
know.
all comes
Don't know.
back.
Anyway, all of our best to his family, friends, fans. Fine actor. He had a lot of people come out on X and give their condolences. So, all our best to James. This made headlines this week. Kathy Bates, 50 years in acting. Jesus Christ. Kathy Bates, you probably have. You
She's an
probably
old
don't know
lady,
who she
Dolores
is.
Claiborne, Misery. She's just
Yeah.
mean.
She's probably.
What was she in?
She's just mean.
What has she been in?
She was in American Horror Story for a bit.
She was in Misery.
She had a
she was
disjointed
in-
show.
yeah.
I think
on
someone in my class was.
She was in The Office for a
Yeah,
while.
She was that lady
yeah,
that
she was the
ran
lady in The Office.
for a bit with the dogs. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, I think someone in my class said that someone from The Shining died.
I was trying
I
to
haven't
figure
heard.
out
I
if
don't know.
she's playing Matlock in this new Matlock.
I think that's the deal. Is she's Matlock.
Great.
So I mean,
I
if
didn't
you're going
watch
to
any
gender
of it.
bend a character, it might as well be Matlock.
Manlock.
I'm gonna. So here's something I'm gonna introduce,
What's that?
which is trailers. And I know you're probably gonna talk about Minecraft trailer, even though that sucked. That
Yeah, we got a
Minecraft-
couple trailers to talk about. Did you not give him the rundown?
No, I didn't give him the fucking rundown. The hell's wrong with you? No, I didn't.
We're
give him
going to talk about the Minecraft trailer, the Smile 2 trailer, and maybe the Wolfman trailer. And there's
The Wolfman
I think there's
trailer,
another
yeah.
trailer.
Now there's-
I've seen
the
Smiles.
Minecraft trailer. Was,
The-
Might have been one more.
The two that I want to talk about is the new Lord of the Rings and the Saturday Night.
I don't
There's a new
think.
Moana coming out.
I don't think the new Lord of the Rings film has a trailer yet.
No,
Does.
I don't think so. But the
No.
the
The
Rings
show?
of Power 2 season
Okay,
2.
the season 2 premiere trailer. Okay.
Well,
okay.
no, a lot of people are fussing about it. Have you heard about this?
No, what's going on?
Oh, dude,
No,
it
tell
went,
me
it
about
went
this.
beyond woke.
Tell me.
There's an orc family sad about going to
Oh.
war and breaking up the family.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you know the bloodthirsty orcs
Oh
that
my
would kill
god!
anything.
Bloodthirsty. They don't even drink. They drink some kind of fucking.
Well, I just meant they kill people
That's
and
crazy.
they would eat their own babies. Apparently, they're they're family guys, dude. The orcs are family people. They got values and shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I never would have expected that one.
Yeah, that's one of those few times where I'm just like, yeah, that's absurd.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me at all. No sense whatsoever.
But there's that new Lord of the Rings movie coming out with Hunt for Gollum. They're going to try to make a trilogy out of it, like everything else.
Well, and we got a story on here about they better get Ian McClellan before.
Yeah, I was just jumping into that.
Yeah,
there's been other people too. They're trying to get like Andy Serkis is definitely back for Gollum.
Yeah, well, he's got to be back for Gollum. So.
They're talking about Jackson was talking about Legolas guy. What's his name?
Okay.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, they're talking about they'd have to de-age him.
Now
he'd be damned.
Now that I've moved, I want to say this: the new movie I'm talking about is The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim.
The anime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen the trailer. It was on TikTok, guys.
It's set to release in December. It's December 13th, 2024. And
soon.
I actually want to see it. It's like what Acolyte?
Avatar?
Is that what it is? So, because it happens before this movie for Lord of the Rings happens before all of the movies. It's like before.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's a cartoon, right?
Yes.
It's an anime.
Okay, well,
It looked a lot like I
We
thought.
still gotta watch that Terminator anime. All those.
I've got so much stuff to watch. It's not even funny.
I thought it
can't
was
even-
going to be like another Avatar.
Yeah.
But they're right about the
There is
Minecraft
another
trailer
Avatar
being a
coming
little
out.
polarizing. Have you seen it? Did you
No,
know
I mean,
about
what
it?
do you mean? I don't understand what you say when you say polarizing. What does that mean exactly?
A lot of people don't like that it doesn't look like Minecraft exactly.
It did look like Minecraft, though.
No,
No,
you
it
need to watch
didn't.
another video. They've made the video. They've made a recreation of the trailer using actual Minecraft assets. You
Yeah.
can tell the difference. But there's an argument that people don't want to watch Minecraft assets for an hour when you can watch it all for free on
It's
YouTube.
literally the Minecraft movie.
And then a lot of people don't like that there's live action characters in it.
Well, I get that, and I don't like that either. That's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
Yeah, it's like Jumanji Part 2.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, so you're telling me that people were upset that it wasn't like fucking 8-bit, like
Yeah.
that shitty graphic resolution from those original
Well,
Minecraft.
I mean,
28.
you don't have to make it look bad resolution. It's just like the Mario movie actually looked like Mario stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that looked like a big video game.
That's
You
what
know?
they wanted.
That's
Is
what
that they
Minecraft
want?
should look like, right?
No, I guess.
Minecraft's a huge
I mean, if
video
I guess
game.
you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. So, anyway,
Some
let's,
people are even comparing it to Ugly Sonic, dude, trying to get them to change it. It's like, that's not going to
Yeah,
happen.
the new Sonic trailer.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to happen.
Somehow they got Jim Carrey back for the new Sonic.
And don't they have
movie.
Keanu
talked
playing
about
Shadow,
that already.
right?
Yeah, Keanu plays Shadow, and so yeah, let's keep it rolling here.
Okay, fine.
James Gunn, Christian, has confirmed finally season 2 of Peacemaker, and it's going to be after Superman.
Yep, so after July.
After
July
2025.
Mark your calendars. And buy your popcorn. We'll be happy when it comes. Get here before you know.
I can tell you're a little salted by that.
No, I just don't care. It's like, why are you telling me this?
I mean, he's got a lot to do.
I know, but I'm just like,
I'm taking up for him.
I know. I'm saying, tell me about it later, dude. Tell me after you finish Superman.
Oh, you don't even want to hear about an update?
yeah, not if
you're
it's
like,
an hour
hour away?
a year away. I don't want to hear about that, dude. It's too far. It's too far.
Me and Dad are going to go watch the documentary that make a Superman in theaters.
Oh yeah, the George Reeves.
No, Christopher
Not
Reeves.
Christopher Reeves. I was trying so hard to get it right.
Like, George? I was like, no.
George?
No, it's not George. No. All right, so James Gunn, of course, is doing this so he can focus on...
You're gonna watch your
Superman.
dad cry at that one.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
And he is focusing all his stuff on
Make sure you film
Superman.
it for GeekZip when he's crying at the
are you
movie.
guys talking about that one movie that's coming out about like the
Actor that played
yeah,
Superman?
like
Yeah.
the actor's story? Yeah, I saw the
Yeah, he
trailer
broke
for
his
that.
neck, paralyzed from the
Yeah.
neck down.
I
Yeah.
had no idea about that.
Yeah, it's wild. It's a wild story. And he's good friends with Robin Williams. You know who that is?
Yeah,
Isn't
You guys know
Robert-
who that is?
Thank you for telling us.
Dad
yes.
is- told us
Isn't
about him.
Robert Williams the orchestra guy?
Robin.
Well, isn't Robin Williams the orchestra guy for Star Wars?
John Williams.
Williams is a
Anyway.
common last name.
So, we'll get back to the story now, okay?
What about the
About
Peacemaker
Superman,
coming out?
yes. Season 2 and the second part of 2025 after Superman, because, of course, he needed extra time to make sure Superman was right and get the universe started. Also got Creature Commandos coming out in December. Want to make sure that's going right as well. So that's the important part. So
December's got a lot of good movies.
Yeah.
All right. We kind of already talked about Ian McKellen and the new Lord of the Rings movie, The Hunt for Gollum, slated for a 2028 release. McKellen has confirmed that he's been approached to reprise Gandalf, but details about the script and timing remain unclear.
Yeah, things like they just got to write it and tell me what to do.
Yeah, but he did make a point to say they better hurry the fuck up
Oh.
because he's not getting any younger, which makes sense. Mike Flanagan is claiming that his Exorcist film will be one of the scariest fucking movies ever made, Christian.
He's got a weird idea about what's scary sometimes. I mean, I will see it, and I hope he's...
I gotta see that Life of Chuck movie. I want to see that before I make any decision.
I just mean all his other stuff is...
Right.
It's not exactly my kind of scary, but...
Well, it's a lot of jump scare stuff.
The scariest movie ever.
Shining was scary, yeah. Yeah, Shining was very scary for the
It's
time.
a big debate of the scariest movie of all
Yeah,
time.
it is a big
I would say
debate.
Exorcist is higher than Shining.
I would say Exorcist.
The
is
original
good
Speaking
above
of
Shining.
scary stuff, I woke up today and like Elena got these like new her.
You guys got Halloween
Kush.
decorations out?
Kush.
Kush. She got from her family. Her parents were cleaning out their basement because they're moving, and they got these like the
Is that where the Annabelle doll came from? And
Yes.
scared Zip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
I woke
scare
up-
me.
I-
I just told them it was the Annabelle doll. And
I
they're like, "Ooh, he's scared.
I threw it on
I woke
you,
up-
and literally you were like, get this thing
You
off.
threw it on my head. I don't want to walk around with something on my head.
You just don't like Annabelle's. You don't like
I'm
creepy
not,
dolls.
I'm not
do you?
getting into
Yeah.
this.
I woke up this
They don't
morning.
bother you, I mean.
I woke up this morning and he had put the Annabelle doll on my dresser. So I woke up and it was staring straight at me, and it scared.
I got news for you. He didn't do that. The
No, I
ghost
didn't.
did. Da-na-na.
So I just want to make sure you guys are saying that it's cool for us to scare each other now.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Gee.
Yeah.
We're
You don't-
opening
you
it
don't
up.
wanna
Yep,
say-
Yeah.
Yep.
You really want to do that with me?
You already scared me to
All
death.
right, y'all. This Halloween, we will see new episodes of everybody scaring each other because I will be recording it every time I do it.
Everybody scares Raymond. It's a show. I just made
It's
up.
not a show.
It's everybody loves Raymond.
It's not a show.
My version is.
Oh gosh.
My
Anyway,
favorite episode. Of Everyone
What's
Loves
next on the news?
all right.
Boss.
Is the wallpaper.
I don't give a shit about Everybody Loves Raymond. Continuing on.
Clearly you don't.
Speaking to the Hollywood Reporter for a recent interview, Flanagan discussed a few of the highly
Oh, yeah.
anticipated projects, including a, quote, radical new take on The Exorcist.
Yeah, he talks about how he was fighting for that role because he
Yeah.
claims he has a good idea for
Yeah,
it.
he says he's got it, man. I
So
guess.
he's like, if you guys can get the
he-
rights
well,
to
I guess he
Exorcist.
had to convince people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it wasn't a simple thing, I guess.
Well, it costs a lot of money. Like,
Yeah, no
Dave
shit.
and Gordon Green found out that he didn't cut the mustard when they paid that much for
He
it.
didn't cut shit. That's the problem with him. So anyway, his quote was, "I've always felt that there's no point in going into a franchise or into a property that monolithic unless there's something new you can bring. I chased The Exorcist very aggressively because I was convinced I had something I could add."
Yeah. We'll
So,
see.
We'll
Hope
see
he's
what he
telling
can
the
add.
truth.
Yeah. We don't have a release date on the new Exorcist film, but of course Flanagan replaced, as Christian said, David Gordon Green after the commercial failure of Exorcist Believer. Disney and 20th Century Fox have reason to be happy this week. Alien Romulus has crossed a significant milestone at the global box office. It passed the $300 million mark this weekend.
Making it the second highest grossing alien movie so far.
What was the first one?
Prometheus. It has like 400
very
worldwide,
good.
so
Yes.
Romulus is right on its tails.
Yes. This also led into a story that I don't think
Oh,
I
another
included.
cool thing about Romulus is the alien blood and zero gravity. That's kind of a cool thing.
Oh man, that's crazy. That just sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Interesting. No, I want to see Alien Romulus real bad. Okay. Matt Reeves, the director of The Batman Part 2, has shared some plot details, the first plot details that we've gotten on the new Batman Part 2. He shared a storyline with SFX Magazine confirming the movie will once again feature Batman investigating a mystery. And here are his quotes. We've shared the script as we've been going along with DC, and they're super excited. It's going to dig into the epic story about deeper corruption, and it goes into places Bruce Wayne couldn't even anticipate in the first one. The seeds of where this goes are all in the first movie, and it expands in a way that will show you aspects of the character you never got to see. Batman is constantly battling these forces, but those forces can't be entirely exercised, so the next movie delves in deeper into that.
Yeah, they say Court of the Owls, corruption.
I've heard of the
deep.
the Court of the Owls storyline has been mentioned.
It's a little too deep for me, dude. I don't really understand the first movie.
Well, what do you mean you don't understand the first?
I don't understand it. There's all these crimes, and you don't get the big reveal, and with the
What? Well, I don't understand. What don't you get?
It doesn't make sense. It's just not my kind of film. I don't know.
What do you mean? Why?
I don't know. I want to see more Avengers.
You've turned into one of those people.
Makes me think too much, dude. I just want to eat my popcorn.
When we were watching Beetlejuice, like, we went there a little bit early. We went like 10 minutes early, and Mom had already like rented our popcorn, so it was ready for us when we got there. And Sam had ate it before the movie started. Like,
Was there how many people were in the theater with you guys?
Oh, like, there was about
Full
like,
theater.
Really?
Basically.
it was
Oh,
a full,
wow.
like, not full. It was like,
I hadn't seen a full theater in years.
imagine
We're halfway there.
like an entire class of kids, like, and a couple of the teachers
Good.
go on a field trip to the movie theater. It was like that amount.
That's cool.
You know, and like there was like in the.
It's good to hear.
We
Good to
snuck
hear.
into a theater because we got in there late. We snuck into the 340 one because we got there like 10 minutes late.
I thought you got there early, and then you're late. What's going on?
Yeah, we
I wasn't there.
This story don't hold up.
I wasn't there.
We got there
Next
early.
on the news.
I wasn't there.
So technically, I kind of didn't want to mention that we got there late and snuck into a movie theater, but we were there early. for
Dad
the
probably
movie
has
that we
done it
did
before
end
in
up
his
seeing.
life.
So technically, we were still, you know, like early.
We bought
In a way.
tickets. We can stay as long as we like.
The Batman Part 2 is set to begin rolling in 2025, and again, there are many speculations as to who will be the villains of the film. I think Court of Owls would be great. I don't know why you didn't get the first film.
Matt's son was
That's
talking.
kinda
The
fucking
writer
weird.
Matt's son was talking good about it too.
I
He's learning everything
I have
he
several
can.
quotes from the story, but they're extremely long quotes. I feel
Yeah.
like we're taking a lot of time talking about the quotes.
Mattson.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the
He's
villain.
Matt Reeves' son, dude. He's training him right. Mattson.
Matt, I still love that. Oh, okay. Lincoln Park, you posted this, Christian.
Oh yeah, this is a. Whoa, this is.
There
This
is
is a.
shockwaves through the music world.
And now it's all
Lincoln
wrong.
Park has replaced Chester Bennington with a female lead singer, Emily Armstrong, from rock band Dead Sarah. And they are going to put out a new tour and album called From Zero.
They have a single out already.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah.
How is it?
Sounds like everything else. Doesn't
Yeah.
sound like Lincoln Park.
No, yeah, well, you're not going to sound like Lincoln Park. Now, as I understand it, and I was going to add, again, my apologies for not having this prepared, but I was going to mention this, is that the guitarist, the drummer has also been replaced
Yeah, he's been
with somebody.
He's
but
been
he's
stepped
been
out for
gone
a while,
for a while, right? Okay, yeah.
But now I think the guitarist has stepped out too, or
The
someone
guitarist
else.
has
There's another
stepped
guy.
out, but he says that only for touring.
Maybe
He
I'm
says
not
he's
sure.
still going to songwrite and all that shit.
Okay,
So I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation, like you mentioned.
Well, there's all the Scientology
So-
stuff and the rape
What's this?
apologizing.
What's
She's
this?
a Scientologist who went to Danny Masterson's
Oh,
trial
my
and defended
God.
him, dude. And it's like
Oh no!
the fans, or at least the vocal fans, don't seem to be
I didn't
taking
know.
it very well.
I didn't
dude.
know anything
Yeah,
about that.
it seems crazy.
Wow.
It's like why would you pick her knowing this stuff? Because some people are really mad because they're like, that's against everything Chester stood for and what.
No shit.
And so she's already put out a statement
That
saying
explains
like,
a lot.
"Oh, I'm not with them anymore."
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff like-
yeah. Of course you're going to say that. Now you're fucking lead singer of Linkin Park.
And one of the Mars Volta singer was talking about, you mark my words, the Scientologists will be handing out pamphlets at the Linkin Park concerts.
That's crazy. That is nuts. That's crazy. I did
So
not
are
know
you-
any of that.
So, are you just saying that the entire Linkin Park band basically has been replaced?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they replaced the lead singer who tragically passed away
Oh.
with someone who kind of goes against what he stood for. You don't have to raise your hand, honey.
What was their name? His
Chester.
name.
Chester
Benning-
Bennington was the lead singer's name in
What band?
Linkin Park.
They scream in all the Transformers movies. I always like to hear.
Sang all the Transformers songs if you've seen those
Oh.
movies.
And when Optimus is giving his
Yeah,
speech, dude,
yeah.
that's when you hear it.
Yeah.
You
Just
forced
say, "We're
me
out
to
here.
watch
We're waiting.
a couple of the
Yeah.
Transformer movies.
We're here.
I am Optimus Prime.
This message is sent to you or anyone listening."
On December 5th, we will get the new Max original series from DC Studios, Creature Commandos.
No, that looks fun.
It does look fun. I thought the same thing. It looked fun, and
I just don't know if I have the time to
yeah,
commit to
I'm
it.
telling you, dude. There's too much shit. There's too much stuff to watch.
Yeah, I
It's
don't even have a
crazy.
job, and I'm complaining about it.
Yeah, you lost your job as a doctor.
He wasn't a doctor.
He was my favorite doctor.
Well, he was a nurse.
I was a good doctor.
He gave me all his Funko Pops from his desk after he got fired.
I don't think he got fired. All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
Yes, we have seen the first images of the new Wolfman.
Oh, that was an odd thing. There's a trailer for that too. That
yes.
this creature does not appear in.
It does not appear. Yeah, so that's why I wasn't even going to bring it.
It was
up.
at Halloween Horror Nights. They had
Yeah.
this weird looking wolf thing.
Well, that was the problem. Is I was like, why the fuck would you put a guy in a costume? Just have a statue standing there of the thing, But this guy was like, poor guy too. Probably it was probably a shit gig that he got last minute. It's like, oh, I gotta play the new Wolfman.
It's probably one of Jim's son's friends, dude. The scare actor.
You're probably right.
Is that Trevor?
I'm throwing up a picture of the Wolfman from Universal Halloween Horror Nights. As you can see, it's clearly going away from anything before. But you know what? Here's the thing, though. This may work.
Well, I think it's like the same people that kind of did the Invisible Man, right?
Right. It's Leigh Whannell or whatever his name is, a director. It's a twist, right? So again, you think of a wolfman or a werewolf, and you think of the fur-covered, completely head to toe, but that's not what the original Wolfman was, really. Yeah, he had the fur, and he had the fangs, and he had the claws, but he was more man than as the years went by, and effects became better.
And then he got the curly hair and the
Yeah.
leather jacket and became Wolfman Jack.
No, that's not it.
Werewolf in London.
Oh, but no, that's what I'm talking about. So that's everyone's definition of werewolf now is something like what I'm going to say it right this week. Rick Baker did in American Werewolf in London. I said it wrong.
It's got to be better than A Beast Within, though, right?
Oh my, yes, yes. Don't even get me started on that one. But no, that and as you can see from the picture, it doesn't look like a traditional Wolfman. It's got claws. Again, I don't think they're going for a traditional Wolfman. I think they're going more for this kind of different take on this classic monster, similar to what they did with Invisible Man, but I think even taking it a step further. If you see some of these images,
I mean, the trailer seemed okay. Then it seemed too.
I mean that was a teaser though, right?
Yeah, it still showed a lot.
'Cause you didn't get to see the
No,
monster.
you don't show the monster in the trailer. But they were like, maybe that's the thing that bites him and turns him into a wolf.
I doubt it. There is an animated feature that has Batman in it.
Oh, your Ninja Batman.
Yes, Batman Ninja receiving a sequel.
You didn't tell me it was like weird, cool.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like
I
it?
didn't like it. No, I was not a fan.
Too weird for you, huh?
Well, it was.
That's what the article talks about. How cool and weird it is.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much. It takes it too far.
So you're not excited about a sequel?
No, I'm not. I don't care. I'm not going to watch it.
Take it off the news. Let's move on.
All right, fine.
I thought you liked Batman Ninja.
I don't. No, I mean it starts off okay, but then it just gets really fucking crazy, and I can't even follow it.
Like the Ninja Turtles and Batman.
I
What's
like
the
all the
difference?
DC animations, but that one was just a little bit too much out there for me. Sue me. Tom Hardy and Aaron Taylor Johnson are set to lead Cary Fukunaga's. Is that how you say that?
Sounds right.
Of course, he is the guy behind True Detective, the first season of True Detective, Blood on Snow, which is based on Joe Nesbo's crime thriller of the same name. Hardy and Taylor Johnson are expected to portray the respective roles of a gang
boss and
leader named the Fisherman and a trusted hitman named Ulav.
Yeah, dude. And the one guy's got to he asked him to kill his wife, and the guy has a question of conscience. And
so you looked into this,
I
huh?
just read that article. I didn't read them all though. I forgot to read the last 2 or 3.
That's all right.
On the,
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I guess Masters of the Universe movie is happening.
Yeah.
It's really going to
They
happen.
cast
There's
He-Man.
They have another cast member. Allison Brie has joined the cast as Evil Lynn.
She's from Community.
Yes, from Community. So
She's usually such a sweet character too. It'd be interesting to see her play more evil Lynn.
Well, I think that was the point. Is that she was kind of.
You told me there's another live action,
What's the point? We cast people that are good for the role.
a live action Masters of the
picked
Universe.
A weird He-Man.
Yeah, that's what I just said. MGM and Amazon are making a new Master of the Universe live action movie. Yes.
You're gonna pay money for that.
Well, of course I will.
And he's not the only one why they're doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not the only one. That's for sure. Again, director Nicholas. How the hell do you say? Gatzine, I think.
Gatzine.
Or no. That's who's been cast as He-Man.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Nicholas.
Camila
Saint
Mendez
Nicholas.
is playing Tila. And Brie is known, of course, for Community. She was also in that Glow show, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. Got canceled too. Ended before its time.
Voiced something in BoJack Horseman.
I never watched that.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, BoJack Horseman. She
Yeah.
was a voice.
I think
of
she's
something.
married
Was she
to
the-
Franco's brother, Dave
Oh,
Franco.
the other one. Yeah, the other one.
The good one now. Now that the other one's
The
the
good
bad one.
Yeah, the good one.
The good one.
The good one. All right, you guys kind of talked about Minecraft already. I didn't know there was like.
Okay, hold on. Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hated the trailer because it literally, it's like the fight in the piglins. But that's not what Minecraft's about. You don't fight piglins. You kill piglins and you get gold out of them. And literally, the main thing of Minecraft, the main boss, the Ender Dragon. Not featured, no end, no nothing.
Well,
They
Well, but
gotta
this
save
is-
it for the sequel.
They literally,
I mean, this is the first trailer though, so maybe we haven't seen everything.
yeah, and they cast literally Jack Black as Steve.
but
I mean, I don't know who you cast as Steve if you don't care.
I watched that Borderlands
Oh.
movie. I found it on YouTube and
Oh my
sat through it
God.
the other day.
How bad is it? It's pretty bad.
God.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty bad.
Steve
Will you
isn't
send it to
supposed
me? Because
be-
I want to watch it. I don't care how bad it is. I'll watch it.
I don't know if it's still up.
Steve isn't supposed to be like an old person. Like I always imagined Steve as
Steve.
about like
His
one of my
age.
teachers' age, like 30.
Why?
Because
I want to know why.
like when you think of Minecraft, you think of like Sam's age people playing it. So you would think of Steve as being one of a character that is Sam's age, like
But Sam's not old.
exactly proving my point. You imagine Steve as like a younger person,
Yeah,
not
she doesn't
Jack.
want him
Ba-
being old. She wants
Jack-
Steve to be.
Oh, so the
teenager.
problem is that Jack is too old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also
He's
at the same
probably
time,
been trapped there like Jumanji.
Could have been.
I didn't like the trailer either. Like I
Mm.
also agree that I think it should have been more realistic to the video game, like
Mhm.
Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just didn't really like the trailer. I don't really think I'm gonna watch the movie, and if I watch it, I will probably be forced by Sam.
That's kind of crazy.
There you
hearing
go.
that from the audience, target audience.
Yeah, there you go.
I literally could have seen. I could have seen Josh Hutcherson play Minecraft.
Oh,
Steve.
yeah.
could've worked.
Is that the dude from
Five Nights.
Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Hunger Nights.
Hunger Nights.
Hot Hunger Nights. All right.
It's not even Hunger Days either.
Hunger
dude.
Nights
See-
at Freddy's.
I could have seen Paul Rudd play Minecraft.
Steve.
I would have
Taking Paul Rudd's Minecraft, Steve.
Hungry Days and Hungry Nights.
Oh God, that's
100
funny.
days.
All right, what else we got here?
Oh.
Moxley tried to kill Daniel Bryan.
What the fuck is going on over
What?
at AEW,
Oh yeah, and
dude?
Swerve got killed too.
Yeah, he got it. Did he get injected or was that a
That's
joke?
what it looked
meme?
like, dude. They made his mouth numb. He was like, "Oh my god!" No, I'm just kidding. They stabbed him with the syringe. It looked
What were they trying to do? I don't understand. What was in the syringe? Poison?
brutal, dude. They're killing each other. Well, the guy
And then
burned his house down or whatever.
dude, that was okay. That totally got me. Totally got me. Did not think that was a work. I was like, oh, that's cool. That wrestler, he's buying his mom's house for her. That's cool.
Oh, you saw that video.
Yeah, I
where
was
they're
like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Next thing I know, Jack Perry's sitting out, or Jack Perry, Hangman Page is fucking sitting out front, lighting it on fire and basically pissing on the ashes. I was like,
He was
Jesus.
He was like, I picture you growing up here too, getting yelled at by your dad.
What the hell?
Oh, but yeah, that worked the shit out of me. I was like, wow, I did not
I gotta
see
look
that.
this up.
They put a plastic bag over Daniel Bryan's head.
That's
and choked him
dangerous,
out,
stupid,
dude.
What?
and crazy. I don't understand.
I remember how you
I
force
don't care how they fucking
Yeah, I saw a funny.
gimmicked it or whatever.
Eddie Kingston posted something funny on his Instagram, dude. It was a little drawing of him like giving ideas to Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Of like fire,
Jesus
plastic
Christ,
bag,
I'm
and
saying,
other
yeah.
stuff. And Tony Khan saying no.
I love
And then it was Eddie sitting on his couch watching it happen, going,
Oh my God! I mean, Jesus! So here's what happens, and sorry, spoilers ahead. So, this is just what I've seen online. Danielson wins the match. Black Dragon, what's it called?
Blackpool Combat Club.
Blackpool Combat Club.
Christian's patriarchy came out at first.
You watched it, so
I didn't watch it.
Okay,
Well, I've just seen a clip of
you
it,
talk
I guess.
about it.
I guess he won, and then Lucha, Kill Switch came in.
That's right, Kill Switch. Okay.
And then he came out, and the rest of the Christian patriarchy came down. And then the Mox
Claudius came out.
Mox was standing
Claudio.
there first and stopped him from getting to the ring. And then Claudio and Wheeler Yuta
Okay.
and Pac came out.
Okay. And Pac came out.
Pac's part of the
which
group now too. Yeah, I
you
guess.
didn't. He was not until
recently.
Recently, right? Okay. But yeah, so they're sitting there, and Daniel Bryant celebrating.
And there's a girl with him too, Marina Shafir.
Who is
or
that?
something.
Who?
Marina Shafir.
Okay, just somebody from the women's division.
No,
Okay.
she's new. She's not even
Brand new?
I don't think I've seen her wrestling AW yet.
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
So Daniel Bryant, he wins the match. Lean back, please.
And his boys come out to save him, and then they turn on him.
They turn
dude.
on him, and they try to pull
Kill
a
him.
damn mob
They
hit
went
on
into
him.
business for themselves.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, dude. Apparently, Jesus Christ! I was like, my God,
I've heard some people say the match was too brutal to watch.
dude. I mean, I heard people say that was,
About the swerve and the other one.
yeah, that was probably the most brutal pay-per-view they've ever seen. I mean, it's all over the internet.
I'd like to see it. I miss both of them.
It's just like Jim Cornette says: if you dying to see a car crash, you're going to see one. And you're going to watch every time.
Hey, they sell tickets to racetracks for a reason.
A movie called Freedom Riders.
We had to watch a movie where not Kevin.
I want to hear the real name so I can make fun of you. Come on.
Probably.
Keanu.
Kevin?
It's two of the same letters.
Kevin.
But Keanu
Are
was.
you going to talk about the one where he's an alcoholic? And
Yeah,
he's in the
dude,
bar
he's
and they're
singing
playing
Hungry Heart. Oh, you know it. Exactly, dude. I heard Hungry Heart the other day and was thinking about that. Oh, man, you lay down your money and you play your part.
Oh.
Everybody's got a hungry heart. Poor Keanu, dude. That was a health class movie, dude. We learned a lot from that.
I had to watch it.
Watch
He
it in
looked
health
like such a
club. I had to
scuzz
watch-
bucket in that video, man.
Hungry Heart's such a good song, though, dude.
Yeah, I
I had to
know.
watch that movie Freedom
Forever,
Riders.
forever tainting Hungry Hearts for me and you and the rest of the guys.
Forever young. I want to be
I heard in
forever young.
Beetlejuice, they sang MacArthur Park.
They sang what?
MacArthur Park.
I also
Talking
learned
about there's a cake, and I don't know if I'll ever get that recipe
learned last-
Oh,
again.
yeah. They did.
Yeah, see, there's a
Beetle-
cake in the rain.
Beetlejuice wanted to marry what's her name? The
Ortega.
No,
It's
no.
Astrid, no.
no,
Astrid?
not
no.
Who
Not
else
her.
did
Lydia.
Beetlejuice want?
Lydia,
Oh,
yeah.
Lydia. That's
He wanted to marry Lydia, and he started singing that song at their like wedding.
Oh my God.
in MacArthur
Jeez.
Park.
And
They
you know,
had.
That's
They
funny.
had. They
You know
had.
that's a funny scene. You
They
know
had
it is.
Michael Keaton.
You know it's a funny scene.
Such a weird
Literally.
song.
That's why it's so funny.
Standing on the
model was Beetlejuice with a guitar and literally was singing.
Isn't that on your playlist too? Don't you have MacArthur Park on your playlist?
No, I don't have MacArthur Park on my
I don't have
playlist.
a playlist.
Why the?
I don't know, dude. I feel like you'd
I
like
put
that
songs
one.
on your playlist all the time.
It's very orchestral. Builds up a lot.
All
And
right.
like the
Well, anything else? Some events?
We're getting close to time here. We did get a trailer. Smile 2 was the other trailer
Yeah.
that you were trying to think of. You can check that out on
I
our
mentioned
Facebook
that
page. Green Lantern show has added additional cast. They are looking to cast reportedly for the role of Hal Jordan. Whoops.
That was the story I forgot to read.
James Brolin has reportedly been offered the role, and if Brolin doesn't take the role, it is said that Matthew McConaughey and Ewan McGregor would be up for Hal Jordan.
There's a lot of cool people that could be Hal Jordan.
Yeah, I mean Hal Jordan's not that hard to fill.
Now that's
I
a person
agree.
Jack Black could play.
No, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
A Green Lantern guy, Hal Jordan.
Christian, did you see this new Amy Adams movie?
That
What
was
the
the other
hell
trailer
is
I couldn't
going
think
on
of,
with
dude.
that?
Me
I
and
don't
AK
know
watched it
what
when
is
we-
going on with that. I guess it's supposed to be like some kind of art thing.
I was thinking, I was like, who asked for this? Who
I don't think
decided to
anybody.
make
I don't
this?
think anybody asked for this. I saw it and I kind of chuckled. I was like,
She's a
Oh.
woman who gets tired of raising her kids, and she becomes a dog at night.
A dog?
Yeah,
Really?
it's like a shaggy dog, but a woman empowered version. I don't know, werewolf.
I don't even know how to
That,
describe it.
I thought AK said,
Like-
"Well, I'm not going to pay money to see that."
Of course not. What are you, nuts? Amy Adams, though, I mean, they're talking Oscar for this one. Can you believe that?
Sure.
But like,
Oscar.
Oh, the Shogun set a record
Oh.
for Emmys.
Really?
Yeah, it won a bunch of Emmys
Ah,
this
that doesn't
year.
surprise me at all. That show is gorgeous.
like by dog, do you mean like werewolf or like just
No.
like alley?
Dog. Yeah, like a dog.
That's what it
like-
looked like.
What's the point? Like, if you want to turn into something at night, turn into a werewolf or a vampire, like something cool, not a dog.
Yeah, it's a choice.
So I'm gonna say, yesterday at the theater, me and Mom, we saw this trailer for a new DreamWorks movie that's coming out about like a robot.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
gosh,
me and Mom just started burst out crying. It was so
Yeah.
sad.
the
Aw.
Wild Robot. Have you guys read that book?
I saw an ad
Yeah,
for
No, I
it.
don't
the wild
remember.
robot. It's like about this robot it's like an artificial intelligence, and it gets dropped off on this island, and it's like a robot that becomes wild and like interacts, and it's like the whole forest's mother. It's so sad because then like it raises like a duck because like a duck hatches in its hands, and it raises it, and it says like the duck. It wasn't a duck. It was something like
A
that could fly.
goose.
Yeah, and it was afraid to fly over south or north, wherever for the winter, and like it was like a mom thing. It was so sad. Mom and Sam started crying. I don't know why Sam started crying, but Sam isn't even a mom.
Then the Terminators came out and stepped on him. Like with the skull just gets destroyed.
Yeah, they did blow up this
I can't
island.
do this. I tried to do sound effect. I can't do
I
it.
watched a little bit of the anime, like the first
and?
15 minutes.
And?
It's okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll do this last story just because it's wrestling.
They did the nuclear blast thing where the guys are there and get blasted into skeletons.
Okay.
You know, in the wave.
Yeah. Gotcha. Hulk Hogan has announced he's signed a new 5-year Legends contract. They call it something else now. I don't know what it's called now, but
He
it's
deserves
a
it.
Legends contract. And he says, quote, I'm 71 years old in a few weeks, signed a 5-year deal for the licensing and merchandising stuff and ambassador stuff. If they need me to do something for WrestleMania, I'm down. I just love doing it.
Heck yeah, dude. Did you see Kevin Nash was hating on Logan Paul?
No, I didn't.
I like
What
that.
happened with that?
I like that.
What happened? What'd he
Just
say?
giving him shit for earning millions of dollars for not putting in the time, you know.
Oh, you mean just
Light schedule and
Yeah,
getting
light
paid
schedule
more
and
than
shit.
other people.
I mean, this is coming from the guy who created guaranteed money and pretty much ruined the fucking business.
That's
You
what
know,
makes it
that's
so
that's why it's so
funny,
funny. Yeah, it's like, what are you bitching about, Nash?
Well,
Yeah.
just because Logan is that just that hateable.
We're only going to do one event right now
Uh-oh, what do we got?
because we are
Don
on
Jovi.
time. No, it's not Don Jovi. Did
I
you like
still
that
want to
title?
look him up, dude. I want to see if he was in Ram Jam when they made that song.
Boba Flex coming back to the Loud on Saturday, November 9th, 2024, 8 p.m. Tickets on sale at the Facebook page for The Loud or theloudwv.com.
They've been a band since I was like 20 or something.
They've been around for a while. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this. So you don't have to edit that much tonight because we are using tonight the official GeekZip podcast link tree that we have.
That just looks like a simple white square.
I got news for all of y'all. We've been live this whole time.
Yeah, we've been live on the air the whole time. How do you think about that?
I
No
know you
editing at
haven't
all.
done that because I haven't gone on YouTube and activated the allow live streaming.
Uh-oh. He's got to allow that.
Do you feel that you have some kind of power?
I have power.
He's taking the power.
I
don't-
can take down that link tree.
have the
I have the most
power.
power here.
Oh, you pulled out my Zorro rapier. I'm going as Zorro. That's my rapier
Yeah,
that I'm
guys.
going to be using,
Look at this.
and it's beautiful.
Can I
yeah.
take it out of the?
Sure,
It's very sharp.
it's not.
I'm going to go as the fake deaf guy who works with Zero.
I'm thinking about going.
What
as
did I say?
Coraline.
the fake deaf guy.
Yeah, that old Disney version of Zorro.
I
There's a
don't-
guy that pretended to be deaf.
I don't remember that at all.
He's kind of a fat, paunchy guy. His name is probably Paunchy.
I mean, there's like a fat guard.
Yeah.
I think is that who you're talking about?
pretended to be
okay,
deaf,
be
dude.
the fat guard.
So I get information because people think I'm deaf and they
Yeah,
talk around.
yeah,
me.
I got it. No, I got it for sure.
But you gotta trick him because they try to like fire guns near his head and trick him. What is happening?
Everyone's trying to leave because we've been here for an hour and we're at time. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, on X, on Instagram. Get our official video YouTube link every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Our podcast drops at 9 a.m. for my beautiful, darling children,
Thanks for
Brooklyn
listening.
Z and Sammy Z.
Thanks for listening.
Check
and
me
putting up
out
with
on
us.
Facebook and Twitter
Yeah.
Like my TikTok.
and
guys.
Instagram.
For Christian, this is Ryan Zip. Have yourself a great week. My God, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Mic drop.